We had a major market sell-off last week. It took the Dow and the S&P 500 into negative territory for 2018. A recovery this morning isn't looking promising either. Let's bring in Gary B. Smith, Kadina Group president and Fox News contributor, as well as Michael Hewson, the chief market analyst at CMC Markets, to discuss. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Gary, to you
Morning.
first. What's the big headline affecting markets today, in your opinion?
Well, I'm glad you asked
Loaded
me that,
question.
Lauren, because there's 6 headlines that I just wrote down 6 things that I'm worried about.
How are we going to get our holiday
Brexit.
shopping done with all these headlines?
Brexit, China, the Mueller investigation, what the Fed is going to do, the housing slowdown, and another government shutdown potentially on the horizon. Beyond that, I think it's going to be a great holiday season.
If you have time to get the shopping done, like I said. All right, can you pick one, Michael, what you think is the biggest headline affecting sentiment today? Brexit, trade?
I think it's trade. I think those China trade numbers over the weekend were very disappointing. They point to a Chinese economy that's, I think, really got over the initial boost of front-loading imports and exports in September and October. We saw a significant slowdown in export growth. We saw a slowdown in import growth. And I think more importantly, I think the fact that exports were lower than expected to all of China's major markets would appear to suggest that ultimately we're getting a global economic slowdown. And I think it's feeding in to the lack of confidence that investors have about the growth narrative going into 2019.
Yeah, and imports in China slowed also, so their domestic economy is slowing as well. Gary, let's talk about what's going on with the Huawei executive, Ms. Meng. There's an allegation that she lied to banks, 2 British banks, particularly HSBC and Standard Chartered, about the company's ties to Skycom, which was operating in Iran. How can our trade representatives negotiate a trade deal with China without being guided by the legal ramifications of this Huawei situation and the espionage and the like? Can they do both at the same time?
No, absolutely not. I think in this case, everyone's got their backup, and maybe rightly so, because we don't know truly what happened. But it does look like in this case, as with, almost since the start of the negotiations, whether it be with China, whether it be with North Korea, the political arc dominates the economic arc. And I see that, if it was just an economic negotiation, both countries would say, let's have no tariffs. But we can't, because Trump keeps throwing the politics into it. Look, that's what got him elected. I don't blame him. But in this case, until the political ramifications get resolved, the legal ramifications, as you implied, I don't think there's going to be any trade deal. And I was so hopeful, even a few weeks ago.
And will there be a Brexit deal, Michael?
I think it's unlikely in the short term. I think Theresa May doesn't really have the numbers to get this deal through. Now, the European Court of Justice ruling, I think, muddies the waters further, because what it does, it emboldens those who want another vote or no Brexit at all. And on the flip side of that, I think you've also got the Leavers who are likely to dig their heels in even harder. There is no majority in the UK Parliament for any of the alternatives that are currently being touted. So I think we're going to have to take this one event at a time. Now, there is a risk that she could postpone the vote tomorrow. At the moment, that doesn't look likely. But with UK politics, I've learned that anything is possible.
It sure is. Michael, Gary, thank you very much for waking up with us this Monday morning. A tough one.
Thanks, Laura.